Madrid will play in the quarter-finals, and they're starting to shape up. Just the one quarter-final to be decided now, and we'll complete our set of 8 quarter-finalists tomorrow as we bring you Bayern against Chelsea here on BT Sport 1, with the finely poised tie between Barcelona and Napoli over on BT Sport 2. We can hear from one of the goal scorers. Raheem Sterling scored his 100th goal for Manchester City this evening. He's with Des Kelly.
A great result tonight, Raheem. What was behind that performance this evening?
I think just energy, passion. You know, it's one of those competitions that we want to do well in, and we said if we play our football, but the most important thing is to run our socks off, and the result will follow.
And that was what the manager challenged you. He said, prove that you are a better side than Real. You've been talking about it this week. Did you do that tonight?
I just thought the most important thing today. We knew how good they are. We know how good we are. And I think the difference would be, who ran the most and who was willing to put that extra yard in. I thought we were brilliant tonight.
Was that the plan, to press so much and to force those errors?
Yeah, that was part of the plan, is to be on the front foot, aggression, and be right on them, and we've done that, and with our pressing we got 2 goals from it.
And you got your 100th goal for Manchester City as well, which is a significant landmark, that.
Yeah, it's a great achievement, but hopefully plenty more to follow.
But Real Madrid's aura as continual European champions is quite formidable. But there was no sense of inferiority tonight with that Man City side.
No, with the players that we've got, there's no inferiority. I think we played really well, and they got some great players. But as I said, with the energy and the performance the boys showed, we were brilliant tonight.
And it's going to be interesting in Lisbon, that mini tournament, a unique experience. But you know the mission now.
Yeah, it's going to be something. It's more like an international scene, and it's one we're looking forward to. So I'm just grateful that we're there.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Raheem Sterling, before we come and show you the goals again, a quick word on Raheem. 100 goals now for Manchester City. He's just become such a consistently top performer.
Huge credit goes to him. The way he's learnt, the way he's been a student of the game under Pep Guardiola. I think he left Liverpool under a bit of a cloud from their point of view. But his whole desire was about going and winning trophies, and he's gone there and proved that point.
I don't know whether I'm supposed to share this or it's supposed to be a secret from Raheem, but he actually got in touch with BT to ask for the video of last season's game against Tottenham Hotspur that they lost. Not just to see his performance, but he wanted to get that feeling back of losing and what it meant. It just shows you how much thought goes into his game. So he wanted to make sure it didn't happen again, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, no one wants to remember that. And if you can avoid that, obviously, that's what he's done in his preparation. But a credit to him, averaging 20 goals over the last 5 seasons, that's a remarkable return.
Yeah. Great. I mean, he's a top player. Again, talking about being a student of the game, that reinforces that the due diligence, the working on, looking at little things.
Tiny percentages.
Exactly, that tick you off to make sure that you get over the line. And today, as he said, the energy, the way they applied himself today was very good.
Wasn't a very good night for Varane, was it?
Yeah, we highlighted him at the start and said he was going to be under pressure having no Sergio Ramos. But in regards to his contribution to the 2 goals, he's going to be disappointed.
Yeah, the winning goal as well, particularly, and but very good anticipation from Jesus. That's how you score goals.
Yeah, it is, and this for all strikers, young strikers that are watching this type of goal. It's not about skill, brilliance. Sometimes it's about anticipation. It's about gambling sometimes and reading where the defender might play the ball. And this is the type of ball that Varane wouldn't be used to in the Spanish league. This is the type of ball that you get in the Premier League. The old Stoke away on a Tuesday night.
Not the type of ball you get from Manchester City very often.
Even in the first instance there, the first header, he's mistimed it. He's tried to head it out, and then he's got to realise, let's just keep it even more simple, and then he's tried to head it back to the keeper.
But like we said before the game, we highlighted this was a big night for Varane. Without his big partner, Sergio Ramos, the character, the leader in the team, he had to step up, and today he was found wanting.
Jesus, he's stepping into big shoes there.
Yeah, definitely.
He's scoring.
Yeah, and I don't think that's going to be in question. I think he needs to be a bit more selfish in regards to his goal return. I think he does a lot of work for the team, and he showed tonight, and he's got the rewards. But overall, I think if he's just dedicated to scoring...
Though, doesn't he? That's part of his philosophy in many ways.
Oh, of course, and it will obviously help the team going forward. But there's going to be games where you just need to solely think about goals, and I think that's what Sergio has that's different to Jesus. He's just a selfishness.
Yeah, let's remind ourselves of how Raheem Sterling gave Manchester City the lead in the early stages, Ria.
Yeah, it was
another mistake.
Another mistake, and it was brilliant, really, from Jesus again. I thought was magic all night, really, the way he kept the ball, but the way he harassed them, the pressure here. It's a great first touch here from Courtois, and there, all you're asking there is him to play the ball into this player that's coming into this area, or even if he has to, is to go long. But he chooses to play the ball into Varane, and I'll play it on just a little bit slower here. The ball goes into Varane. It's a terrible ball. Where does Varane go when the ball comes here? His first touch surely has to be outside there.
Yeah, open himself
up, and then to play the ball up the line there to a teammate. He takes his first touch inside, and if you're going to come back inside, at least have a good first touch. Now watch his first touch here, under his feet, can't get it out to play with his left foot, has to take another one, that's not good enough either, and then bang, Jesus is on him, the rest is history. The ball's in the back of the net before you know it, punished.
Yeah, so Real Madrid won't be used to teams playing like that against them. They're obviously used to having comfortable possession, but even good players and top players, when they are put under pressure, they can make errors.
OK, let's hear from the man that scored the winning goal and the man who created that goal for Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, is with Des.
Does that feel like a massive win tonight?
Yeah. Like last game, so we can run a lot, play good with the ball, and score a goal. That's so important for us, no? Beat a top team, top club, like Real Madrid, the best club in this competition. So for us, it's massive.
You scored a lovely second goal, crucial goal, of course. Was the plan to press for mistakes, to harry their defenders and make them flat and give the ball away?
I think it's all about belief, you know, believe in their mistake, because we are humans, we can make a mistake. So I believe always, and I press a lot. That's, I think, is one of my power, press all the time, help my team, and I was happy and can score.
And the boys in the commentary position, they're saying a great striker gambles and takes a chance that the ball might come his way. That's what happened with the second.
So I work to be a great striker, you know what I mean? So I work every day hard to be like a striker like Ronaldo was. I know him quality is different from me, you know, but I have to work to be a great striker.
When Real Madrid equalised, that Benzema goal went in, it looked like the game was starting to tip in the balance, but it changed after half-time. You dominated.
Like I said before, they are a so good team. They have a lot of top players, and it's a Real Madrid, it's a top club. They can beat us, so that's why we come to the pitch to work hard again and try to win and play war football.
So the fact that you beat Real Madrid in the Champions League, does that send a message to the rest of Europe?
No, I don't think like that. We have to keep working, do simple things, and stay strong to next game.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're full of superlatives here, and Jolene, you were just saying, you know, he's come from Brazil. He's it's like Street Fighter almost, and he's done brilliantly.
Oh, definitely. He's adapted to the Premier League. His character, he's obviously intelligence. He's obviously took it upon himself to learn the language, which is massive. He's brought into the culture, and his gameplay shows that he's obviously working extremely hard. He's touched on that. He may not have technical ability as the Brazilian Ronaldo, as you mentioned, but in terms of his work ethic, it's ridiculous.
I think in that interview, what I took from that is he must have mentioned the two words, work hard, a number of times in an interview, and that's what I love to see. And again, talking about young players and looking at the TV and watching these players, what they do on a regular basis on the world stage, it doesn't just come like that through magic.
Being gifted's not enough.
Exactly, you have to work on your craft, and that's what he's alluding to the whole time in that interview, which is great to see.
Yeah, it was a poor night for Real Madrid. They gave the ball away a lot. They were untidy.
Yeah, I think Man City showed them no respect in regards to them in possession. They wanted to play and didn't really play with a purpose. They was trying to play at the back, and I'm thinking, well, what are you actually trying to achieve with this? You're not trying to get out anyway, in any particular way. But in regards to the press and the setup, yeah, it was what we'd seen City do in the past, and again, pressed on every opportunity.
I think they played on Courtois. Courtois is a fantastic shot stopper, as we've seen over the years. But with his feet, that's not one of his best attributes, and they pressed. Militao, Varane, a lot of them, you can see here, it wasn't quite coming off there, but they've done it all game, and they put them under pressure. And when you're playing like this early in the game against Man City, who you know are going to press you a little bit, sometimes you've got to go over that press.
Yeah.
You've got to play into the midfielders or into the front man. And look, the quality there is not good enough. Almost again, Foden there hits it past the post. They were definitely the creators of their own problems early on in the game, especially.
Looking at over the two games, tactically, Manchester City was superior. It's Pep 2, Zizou 0, isn't it?
I know, yes. Again, obviously not surprised in regards to the results. I think City's game plan and their structure, it tweaks a bit, but Pep does that. He picks a team and a formation that he believes will beat the opposition, and he doesn't stick to his guns.
Yeah. First ever knockout tie he's lost.
I know,
Zidane,
it's unbelievable.
In his fourth year in the competition. It's not bad. So it had to happen at some point. They gave it, the goal that obviously Benzema scored gave them a chance, didn't it? It levelled things up a little bit. But
yeah, we can talk about the defensive problems here for City that they could have done better. But I think sometimes you've got to look at the quality of the cross. Cancelo's defending wasn't good enough there, but from there on, it's about the cross and the movement drifting into the box from Benzema, who's a great finish from not far out.
Yeah, he's ghosted in there. I still feel that someone should be. Even Kevin De Bruyne, he's gone past him easily enough, and that's not something you come accustomed to seeing. But there's a lot of personality in the box, but no one's really tight enough to make an impact on the header.
Is that where you look at someone like Company coming in? Last year will be someone dominant and telling people to pick people up and taking up better positions, maybe?
It's easy to say that, but I don't think anyone was in a negative position. I just think they haven't realised and assessed what Benzema's and the speed of his run.
Responsibility, innit?
Yeah, I suppose so. No Bale, of course, for Real Madrid tonight. And now all the Real Madrid players have got a time for a bit of golf. We're going to take a little break now. Hopefully after it, these are the scenes taking place at Manchester at the moment. Zinedine Zidane, who's just lost his first ever knockout tie in the Champions League. Saying farewell to Pep Guardiola, probably wishing him luck for the knockout stages. Old rivalries there, of course, when Pep was manager at Barcelona in particular, and he'll be chuffed.
I'd be delighted. I think there was, he's putting pressure on himself, definitely, as the professional that he is, the demands that he puts on himself and his team to get through. And he would have known the experience and the quality that Real Madrid had, so to get through, he'll be definitely delighted.
And there he is. He said goodbye to Zizou and he stepped into our commentary position, which is perfect timing because we can now join him with Des Kelly.
Okay, good. Pep, congratulations. Was that how you'd hoped and planned it?
Well, when you play against Madrid, you realize how good they are. You have to feel it here inside, the personality. So we create a lot of chances and we scored 2 goals with mistakes for them. Especially second half. The first half, I think, suffered with humidity. We didn't expect it, and it's not easy. We tried to convince them to go, and try to attack, but it was not easy against this team. But the second half was much better, and we are in quarterfinals.
So you did plan to press and to force these mistakes and make those ruthless decisions.
Well, you have seen this team in the last 4 years. You realize that it's always happened. Even when we go to Anfield, we are able to do it. We try to do it. In any stadium, but sometimes it works, sometimes don't. Against good teams, it's more difficult. But in general, we did a good game.
It was an intense pace early on, and you took the lead. But when Benzema equalised, it was a sign that they didn't panic, did they?
We knew it, so we could not expect. And after 30 minutes, 4-0 up, so we knew we were going to suffer. But the way we suffer, we conceded few, except one shot in the first half, a great save for Mehdi, the goal. The second half didn't have much, and we create a lot in possession. And it's not easy because they make man-to-man in the build-up, and you cannot make easy build-up. You lose more balls than usual, but the players make an incredible effort, all of them.
But it was a very important half-time, and you made it count. You switched the front three around, and you seemed to click from that.
Yeah, the first half we play with our wingers more inside, not wider, and I think it was a mistake from my side. And the second half we corrected and we play more wide and we feel more comfortable. We have more spaces and you have more time to do it.
It's a big statement now, isn't it, to eliminate the 13-time champions, the kings of Europe, regular kings of Europe?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, for us it's of course important. We beat them twice and Zizou was, every time he's in charge, never lose 1 knockout games. And Madrid we knew it, the personality, you see it with the calm and the personality what they play. And they are good. But we are here to try to win the Champions League. So it's just one step, and if we think that is enough, we'll show how small team we are. So to beat or to try to win the Champions League or win the Champions League, you have to beat teams like Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, United when play. So it's the big clubs. So
And Lyon next.
and Lyon next, yeah.
It looks like you've been playing tonight because you're hot and sweaty. Looks like
Yeah.
you're taking part yourself.
Yeah.
That shows
No,
up.
I just spoke with the scouting department and told me, be alert. So the 2 games they played in Juventus was much better. They told me, and but we have 8 days, 7, 8 days to prepare it. So now enjoy it today, definitely tomorrow too, and day after we're going to start to think about Lyon.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean, he want to win this big time, won't he? This
Oh,
is-
definitely.
I mean, it's been a long time since he won the Champions
Yeah,
League.
but with the standard he's set since he's come, so it'll be a disappointing season in terms of their own standard, only winning the League Cup this season. So they'll be determined to win this competition.
And they'll be one of the favourites.
Yeah, they will, definitely. I think this was a big moment for them, getting over this hurdle of an experienced team that understand how to win in this tournament especially. Missing Ronaldo, obviously, but still a formidable team. But they've got some tough games. They've got to beat Bayern Munich in the semi-final if they get there and get past Lyon. And if Bayern get there as well.
A tough half of the
great
draw,
team.
that one,
Yeah,
isn't it?
definitely.
I mean, it really is. It's turned out with all the big teams at the bottom.
But listen, if you're going to win this tournament, you have to beat the best teams on the way and then the final anyway. So it's part and parcel. He'll expect that. The players will expect that. But you can see a hunger within this team and a focus that's there about this tournament when it comes to Champions League football because they haven't been successful yet.
Yeah, as someone who's been around the club for a long time, what would it mean?
Everything. I think that is the pinnacle. They've obviously set a standard in terms of domestically and what they can achieve that, but on a global stage, the Champions League is where you want to win and where you want to be recognised.